I don't know about you, but I really don't like visitors all that much. It's not that I'm not a people's person, although I really am not. But I'm sure you can understand that when it's time to be at home and you've probably had a long day at work, you really just don't want anything to bother you at all, especially if it's the dead of night and it's an uninvited guest. A man's channel by the name of Arky Videos finds trouble in paradise, as you're about to see in this video.
Alright, tell me I'm on f***ing crack. Every time I turn off the light, there's like a shadow there. Watch. You see that? What the f***? What the f***? Tell me I'm not on f***ing crack, dude. Hell no. What the f***? Dude, I'm out of here. Ma.
Now, if it hasn't dawned on you as yet, we are getting closer and closer to October on the calendar. I don't know if this means something, but if more things just like this seem to happen around these times, it's very clear that these figures and ghosts and shadowy apparitions have decided to come out and play. After all, they say it's prime time for it to just happen. Just imagine, you're in the safe comfort of your only home, only to go upstairs, turn off the lights, and not even more than 10 feet away from you lies a strange object, just standing there, having a staring contest with you. Now, I'm not scared of anything, but I think I'll pass nonetheless. Hear me out. Baby monitors, nanny cams, CCTV, you name it. I despise all of them. Reason being is because, for some odd reason, there's always something suspicious, creepy, and supernatural. All these things can be captured by them. I'll tell you what, it's not so much as them capturing it, but it's the fact that they can see it, but we can't for some odd reason. Just like how dogs and cats can sense spirits and quite possibly see things that we cannot. This guy has put himself under the pressure of house sitting for his grandparents while they're out. But he soon realizes that quite possibly he might need to tell his grandparents to sell the house. Take a look.
I don't know if I'm seeing shit or tripping, but check this out. So this is my aunt's son's room, right? There's no one in here, right? Nothing. Closet. Nothing. Got a nanny camera in here. Alright, now tell me, right on the monitor here, tell me that doesn't look like someone standing in the room. Like, like I've checked, like went back and forth 3 times, and I So, okay. Nothing, right? Like, what the...
At this point in time, the man is having second thoughts of this day job, but nevertheless musters up the courage to continue and record.
I do not want to go back in there. I have an idea. Put this like right here. Okay, I saw a ball in the other room. I'm gonna go grab it. Okay. Make sure it's clear. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, alright. There is definitely something in there. I What?
You smell that? That's some genuine fear right there. Allow me to give you a quick story time. Once upon a time, I was a little Toby, casually going about my little Toby life, when one day, my family decided to take a trip to an amusement park. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of a place called Coney Island. Yes, I remember that cursed place well. One time, I went there not on my own free will, of course, but I went regardless. Upon entering this amusement park, I instantly started to regret it. My body became cold, and I felt scared. Of course, fear will present itself more if you're a child. We went on a haunted house ride. The entire time, I would look over in the cart behind us, and nothing was there to my surprise. However, the fourth time that I looked over, I only saw but a little girl looking back at me. But when I screamed and looked away, she disappeared. The reason I mention this story is because I empathize what you are about to see in this last video. Pay very close attention, as you might miss it. Try and spot the difference before time if you can. Now, just in case you may have missed it, Mohammed the child is being recorded by his mother. Mohammed's cart seems to passenger another kid in there with him. But by the time the cart laps back around, the child that was in there with him is nowhere to be found. Now I know what you're thinking. Quite possibly there's a chance that the kid might have just ducked. But if you look ever so carefully, there's no way that this can be the case, as we got a clear view of the cart and that no one is ducking in there. One more thing that I might want to bring to your attention is that if I know a thing or two about ghosts, they tend to reside where they met their demise. This friend of Mohammed might have been here a lot longer than we think, because later on that day, the mother asked Mohammed if he remembers sitting with a child. But asking him, he seems to dodge the question every time, as he simply just doesn't know what she's talking about. I don't know about you, but that's all the evidence that I need. What do you think, though? Let me know. Hey there, you look well. Just in case you don't know who I am, my name is Toby. I try to post at least once a week and bring to you the scariest videos along with some lore behind it. If I am tardy at times, I do apologize, as I am tasked with keeping this place in check. If you're new around here, how about subscribing? It will keep that spider dangling over your head from biting you. You looked. Nevertheless, my time is up for today. I'll be seeing you. Thank you for all of your support. And remember, stay safe out there in the wilderness.